Hi, happy Monday. Let's do a craft. I saw this craft the other day and I thought it was super cute. It's another gnome. I know I've done a lot of gnomes, but I like gnomes and my sister likes gnomes. I might give her one. I don't know. But a lot of people like gnomes. And this one's a little bit different. So just stick around or don't. I can't make you. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is go to the Dollar Tree and get you one of these little mushrooms. They have them in 3 different colors in mine. This one's the kind of orange color. They have one with a green lid cap and a red. So I'm just gonna use the orange. Doesn't matter which color you use. The first thing we're going to do is put you down so you can see. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Penny comes on strong, and then she goes down to this little, oof, oof. But her first bark is ear numbing. Okay, so we'll put you down so you can see what I'm doing. Here is the gnome. It's gonna be a gnome. Okay, so I get these little noses. See the little flat bottom? It's like some people I know, they have a flat bottom. I crack myself up if nobody else laughs with me. This is the Chalk Teak Dark Paste Wax from Howard. I ordered it on Amazon. I like it, as I stated in my other video, if you saw it, because it's not one of those gel or liquid stains that make a mess. This one doesn't make as much of a mess. I just use it's a microfiber cloth so that I don't leave a bunch of fuzzies behind, and I just kind of roll it around in the cloth. You can stain it any color you want. You can paint it if you want to. This is just what I do. I like this color. It's a good natural color. It's not too dark, even though it looks extremely dark. It doesn't go on very dark. I suggest putting your nose on first because your beard needs to go up and around it. So we're just gonna stick it on just like that. Look, it's a gnome. All it takes is a nose. So I'm gonna use a 2-part gluing system. I like to do this for these noses because it's a little bit heavy. So I actually use both, which may seem a little extreme, but it works. I don't use a whole lot of glue gun glue, but it gives it more of an instant stick, whereas the E6000 glue has a more lasting stick. I don't like stuff stuck on my fingers. Get off of me. All right, and I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute to give it time to sit and set. So next we're going to, while that's sitting or setting, I picked these up at Hobby Lobby. They're $6, each one of them is $6, but they were half price. So I am going to put one of these on the mushroom cap. I think I'm gonna put this one because I think with the orange it will look best. Because I'm not sure about a rose, and then I think these might be a little bit too big. So I think these little sunflowers, they have 2 different sizes. So I'm gonna use one of the itty bitties, and I'm just gonna glue it right there. And I'm gonna put it just right here to the side. I'm gonna press and hold so it doesn't let go. Now, I mean, isn't that the cutest thing ever in the whole wide world? It already looks like, and you wouldn't have to necessarily do a beard. Okay, now we're gonna start with our, I think, do I wanna use the natural color for the beard? I'm gonna use this darker green. It has a weird bluish tint to it, but I think it'll look good with this orange. So I'm just going to wiggle a little glue over here. That's enough glue to glue everything. And I'm just gonna stick it down like that. This was actually the perfect piece because it was already shaped right. How weird. It was meant, you were meant to be, Mr. Gnome. I just think gnomes are adorable. I have something weird hanging off this glue gun. And there he is. I mean, that was a quick little craft, wasn't it? You could use some of the brown Spanish moss if you wanted to. I like the green moss. I am gonna do one with using brown Spanish moss, but I'm going to give it a gray hat. You use a sock for the body, and I can do this one if y'all want me to. You use a sock for the body, and then you take the heel of the sock and you tie a rubber band around it, and that becomes his nose, and you can color it whatever color you want to. And then you take a sweater and cut the sleeve off and use the sleeve as the hat, and then you would wrap like twine around it, and then you use Spanish moss for the beard. It was called a woodland gnome. It's on Pinterest, but I think this is adorable. So these again are at Dollar Tree, $1.25. This is $3 for a pack at Hobby Lobby. If you don't have a Hobby Lobby, maybe you can order online. They're called, I hate being old and having to put back on my glasses, Prima Marketing Inc. out of California. They're in the section where the scrapbooking stuff is. All of these are by the same company, women-owned company, Prima Marketing Inc. So you can probably order them online if you want to. Look at the design on those. I think they're super cute. And then these are burlap with little button-looking things in the center. Might not have been. I just wanted to go with the yellow. I like the green of the beard with the orange of the hat, and then it ties in with that. So anyway, but you do it your way. All right, well, there's your crafting video for today. And if you want me to try that other video where I do the woodland gnome, just let me know and I'll try to come up with the sweater. I think I have a sweater, but it is one of my favorite winter sweaters. It was my brother-in-law's. Don't tell me. My sister brought it down to go to the Goodwill. My brother-in-law he's not a big man. I mean, he's only like 5'8". And I was like, that sweater looks a little comfy and warm. And she was like, well, take it. And I said, I think I will. But anyway, so I hate to cut the sleeves off, but I may run to the Goodwill and see if I can find, I'd rather find like a little boy's sweater and cut the sleeve off of it rather than using a big sweater, because I'm gonna have a lot to cut off. A lot to cut off. Anyway, I'm gonna have a lot to fit on a gnome head. I'm not going to address the negative Nancy's in every video. I had one comment today that I thought was, funny. Why won't, dadgummit, I'm just trying to raise it up. Hang on. Gosh, me. My grandmother used to say that, gosh, me. Anyway, she commented and she said, if you ban all the people who make negative comments, then you'll ban all the people you can talk to. And I was like, really? Because I've had thousands of good comments, kind comments saying, thanking me for making my videos. So she got banned. I take great enjoyment out of blocking people who are mean. I don't respond. I mean, sometimes I do because they're just ridiculous. I've had a couple of comments that said that I have a very negative attitude, and I was like, of all the things you could say to me, that's the most ridiculous, because a negative attitude is not what I have. No, I am annoyingly positive. You saw an 11-minute video of my life, and I was talking in a way to be funny, or so I thought, and I don't yell at my dogs. I did that for the sake of the video. It was an actual thing that happened, but sometimes if you enhance it a little bit, it makes it funny, but some people don't take it as funny. They get mad. So, as my uncle used to say, you know what that is? I can't do it on Facebook. I'll do it this way. I can't do it with that one. It's a whole lot of these, but he didn't point this finger. It's a flock of these, if you get what I'm saying. yeah, that's what I think about their comments. So anyway, thank you for all the kind comments. Okay, y'all have a good day. Goodbye.